let's play some Meat Boy. I've played this game in years, so... And I have curry on the way, so... I'll probably play for about half an hour. Jump. Trigger runs, yeah. Did you know that cats can wall jump? Like, in real life. Like, actual cats can wall jump. Look it up on YouTube. It's amazing. Like, if they're trying to climb a... Wait, what's this down here? If they're trying to, like, climb a wall, they can bounce off the wall and get extra height. Ooh, what's that? I remember these. Oh, wait, it's one of those band-aid things over there. Should probably get that too. You know what? I'm not going for that band-aid thing. I'm just gonna rescue the what's her name? Skin Girl? Bandage Girl? Is it Bandage Girl? Aw, Bandage Girl's another warp room. Curry is being oh, wait, no, I just did this. I don't want to go to the next level. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, this one is bandaged. Don't jump into fire. Okay, I got the band-aid, but I died. So I don't think that counts. all those warp zone thingies. That was kind of fun last time, so... Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm a bit trip runner now. Wait, can you do any... Oh, okay. It's got like this glide jump thing. That's cool. Oh, the band-aids unlock other characters. But I can also play as this guy. I think actually, did I play Bit Trip Runner? I think I played it briefly, and it was pretty good. Okay, just oh. I kind of want that band-aid now. What's that curry coming along? Still delayed. Nah. Chicken Vindaloo. I like Vindaloo. I haven't had Vindaloo in so long. I mean, really, I should go to Coles and get more groceries so I can just cook for myself, but the freaking COVID lockdown, I want to go to Coles. Take my own advice. Ignore the band-aids. Oh, it can avoid spikes is probably better advice. Gone are the days where I could do this entire chapter with my feet without dying. I must switch back to this normal Meat Boy. I do like this. I do like playing as this guy, but it's not the same, man. It's not classic Meat Boy. It's the way he just like splashes blood everywhere. Neat. Ooh, boss battle. If I remember correctly, the bosses in this game are pretty cool. And by the way, in case anyone doesn't believe me about beating entire chapters without dying, yeah. But that was back in the day. That was over a decade ago. I'm a different man now. I've regenerated several times. I'm hoping my next incarnation is female. I wonder if there was ever a Doctor Who Ghostbusters crossover. That would actually be really cool. I've got that somewhere here. I've got the comic book of the Doctor Who Star Trek crossover, and that was really cool. It was 11th Doctor Matt Smith crossing over with Next Gen. But there were also flashbacks to when Tom Baker, the 4th Doctor, crossed over with the original series Star Trek, with Captain Kirk and that, and it was fucking... Oh, and it was like the Cybermen were teamed up with the Borg. It was like, it was so cool. I don't read a lot of comic books, but the ones I do are nerdy crossovers. I also have the Rick and Morty Dungeons and Dragons crossover. Oh, I probably should get into comic books more, because it's one of those things that it's like, I don't read them often, but when I do, I enjoy them, so... Read the Watchmen graphic novel. I heard that's really good. I loved the movie. One of the graphic novels about it. V for Vendetta. Yeah, so here somewhere, and 300. The art in that is just. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. Like, I forget, I would pay money to have every page of that graphic novel as a poster. Except I rent, so it can be difficult to put up posters. Um, one day when I own my own house, I'll have the 300 room. Get up there. Oh, it's sort of oh, maybe I'm gonna like fling myself up. There we go. Physics, bitches. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Fuck. That reminds me, I need to get back to finishing Borderlands pre-sequel. Last time I was playing that, I was just super depressed. Because it was Mother's Day, and I was just trying to play the game for escapism, and I ended up just like too far ahead for my level. I wasn't doing enough side quests or something, and that can be a difficult situation to get out of because all the side quests also require you to be that higher level. And how else are you gonna get XP? Just grind killing dragons? No, not dragons. They're called something else. But yeah, a lot of bugs in that game. Probably because it's made by Australians. Or because they didn't properly test on Linux. I should probably go through my footage and find all the bugs that I encountered and send them to someone who cares. I don't know who bought 2K. I mean, someone must be doing something with the Borderlands IP, because Borderlands 3 came out, like, not that long ago. Though I did see a pre-owned copy in the bargain bin at EB Games. Which I should have bought. It was only $5. Whereas it's a lot more expensive on PC. And doesn't run on Linux. Maybe Wine. Steam has like this built-in version of Wine, and I've yet to get it to actually work with any games. But installing the version of Wine that's just part of Ubuntu, and installing Steam within that Wine install, and installing games that way, I was able to get the games I wanted to play to run, which was Oblivion and Cloudberry Kingdom. Cloudberry Kingdom didn't fully work. It had none of the music or what are they called? Cutscenes. None of the cutscenes worked, which is a shame, because like that's some great voice acting from Kevin Sorbo in there. I'll always have a special place in my heart for his rampant Christianity on Twitter. I mean, Roller's Hercules when I was a child. That's interesting. My Uber delivery driver has changed from being a bicycle to being a car. must have had to get a different driver. It's interesting that it has a different icon for the different vehicles that delivery drivers use. You can sort of tell just from the icon whether they're on a bicycle or a motorbike or a car. It's good that it, like, if the driver changes, the icon also changes. Like, it's the kind of edge case that is easy to forget about. Sometimes I think I would be really good at quality assurance, because I am just paranoid about bugs and try every goddamn ridiculous edge case that I can think of, even if there's no chance of it ever happening in real life. Oh, okay. Oh, when you get the key, the stuff starts firing. Okay. Warp zone! That's a game. That's a Game Boy game. Oh man, someone should actually make a Super Meat Boy Game Boy game. Like, I mean, I can't be bothered with fucking paged memory blocks, but I'm sure someone would. Uh-oh, I'm running out of lives. I forget that lives are a thing in the Warp Zone retro levels. Though at least you get 3 levels. Sorry, 3 lives on each of the 3 levels. Like, as opposed to the lives you lost carrying over. Like, I like that. So it's like you get 3 shots at each level. Oh noes! Oh noes! Okay. I want my curry. I want my vindaloo. It's okay, I'm not actually that hungry. I had a late breakfast. I had McDonald's for breakfast at like 11. It was actually really good. They've got this promo at the moment. It's like a collab between McDonald's Australia and the K-pop band BTS, which is almost as ridiculous as when Sony teamed up with Nike to sell PlayStation shoes. But essentially it's the idea is this is the meal that the guys from BTS really like to order, and so it has this Korean Cajun sauce. So it's like a Cajun flavored sauce from McDonald's Korea, and I think it's also sweet chili sauce, which it did seem different than the normal McDonald's Australia chili sauce. I mean, apart from the packet having Korean on it, like it did taste different, and it was really really yummy. And you know, other than that, is, you know, your standard chicken McNugget meal. But yeah, fuck yeah, I love McNuggets. And the sauces go really well with the chips as well as with the nuggets. My only complaint was that there wasn't more sauce, because I was just slathering that on. Oh, it's gonna be like the Mulan sauce all over again, isn't it? Like. Oh no. Okay, so this is like 16-bit, so that it's about Sega Genesis, maybe. Okay. My curry is apparently 13 minutes away. I'm actually really enjoying playing this again. Like, I haven't played this game in so... Oh fuck, I'm always out of lives. Yeah, I'll probably be back on the stream after I finish my curry. I might do a full playthrough of this, actually. By the way, I'm playing this with a PlayStation 4 controller. I found out that so my computer doesn't have Bluetooth, and most of my all my PC gamepads are lost to time. Let's just say they're lost in time. But the PlayStation 4 controller works on Ubuntu over USB. Just plugged it right in with the same cable I use for charging, and yeah, all right, just out of the box. No dicking around. Like, God, remember when Linux was hard? back in the days that B was good. Was when Linux was hard. God, the shit I got up to in my youth. I remember installing Linux from scratch that on a laptop. And I even got graphics working. Like, it doesn't sound like much of an achievement, but trust me, it is. Because Linux from scratch is it's essentially a set of instructions and patches and things that help you compile Linux from scratch. So step one is to compile a compiler that you'll use to compile your compiler for your new system. So it becomes completely independent of the host system, because you're compiling your own compiler. So even if that compiler has any system dependencies on your initial host system. The binaries that it builds don't. So you build an entirely independent system. You download all the source code yourself, and you can fully optimize it for your own needs on your own computer. Only install what you need, which for most people is like a web browser and GUI. But yeah, getting X11 working was challenging. Even just getting a package manager, like, because most Linux distros are very tightly bound with their own package management system. Like Fedora has Yum, and Debian has apt, but yeah, I think I think it was something based off ports. Ports being the FreeBSD package manager system. So FreeBSD and Gentoo Linux actually are based on compiling stuff yourself on your own system as well. But the core operating system is already compiled and built for you, and you just but you can compile all the software that you install. So the installation process is based around downloading the source code and compiling it. I actually originally installed GhostBSD on the computer I'm using now. So GhostBSD is a fork of FreeBSD with Ubuntu's UI and design principles. So it's Ubuntu Linux for humans. So GhostBSD is I don't know, BSD for dead humans. But the one killer app, the one thing that I actually wanted to run on it was Android Studio, which is not compatible with FreeBSD. Even through the Linux compatibility layer, I just had a lot of trouble getting it working, and did what many open source Unix nerds do at one point in their life, and said, fuck it, I'm gonna just install Ubuntu. Which fit my needs. Yeah, because I wanted to have a powerful computer with a decent CPU. I mean, it's got an i7 in it, so I could compile stuff really fast, but use X11 tunneling so that I could run that GUI on my laptop. Because my laptop not really very powerful. I've got a MacBook Air. I mean, yeah, I can run Android Studio on that perfectly fine, but not really do anything else at the same time. But anyway, it looks like my curry's almost here, so and this is a good point to stop. End of chapter 2. Yeah, oh god, that thing is gross. The creators of this game are messed in the head. Like, not so much in this game, but in other game they made, Binding of Isaac. There's some fucked up shit in Binding of Isaac. which I actually bought in America because I wanted it for Switch, and it was meant to be a launch title for the Switch, but it didn't come out in Australia. It came out eventually, but it wasn't a launch title here in Australia. But when I was in the States, I was able to buy it. Anyway,